Hey everyone, and once again welcome to WsCube Tech English and myself Umar Taskir. Guys, in this particular video, we are basically going to see that how can we actually create a call only campaign and what are the different settings that we have to consider while creating this kind of campaign. So this is what we are going to discuss in this particular video. But before actually starting the main content of this particular video, I would like to request you to please do subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the notification bell so that you do not miss any one of the upcoming videos. So what we have to do is basically, first of all, we have to come over here at this big blue plus button, and we have to click on this thing, and then we have to click on new campaign, and then we have to go to this create a campaign without a goal guidance. Either we can do this, or we can also go to this lead section over here, which you are seeing, right? We can go to lead section over here, and within this lead section we can go to search, right? Because we know that whenever we are creating phone calls related campaigns, or whenever we are creating call only campaigns, our main objective is to generate more phone calls, right? Or phone calls, if we can say phone calls or leads, it is the same thing, right? So our main objective is generating leads. So what we can do is we can select our campaign objective over here as leads, and then we can move further with the search campaign, right? So this is what we can actually do. Once we are done with this search campaign, what we can do is we can come over here and select our phone calls. Now this is something very important. What we have to do is basically we have to select our country over here, and then we have to select a phone number. So in this particular case, I am writing some random number over here, or we can write this one which is present over here. Just to explain you, I am writing this one number over here, right? And then we have to click on this continue. Okay, now let's click on this start new, and we have to put the name of campaign like phone calls over here, phone calls. And then we can also write the campaign objective or anything which is related, right? And also the date of campaign creation, or the name of the candidate, or name of the advertiser who is actually creating this campaign, right? Then we only have the option of search network over here. We do not have the option of display network because we cannot implement these call only campaigns on display network, right? So this is what we get by default, and if we want, we can basically uncheck this thing like this one, right? So now it will be only available at Google search results and other Google sites when people search for terms that are relevant to your keywords, right? Now we have this show more settings over here, and we have start and end dates, we have campaign URL options, we have dynamic search ad settings, and then we have ad schedule. So we can fix these things according to our requirement, and then we can select our locations, languages, and audience. This is what we have seen in previous videos also, so I'm not going to discuss this particular thing over here in this video. Right now, coming at this budget and bidding section, we have to put some random budget over here. Now in the bidding section, we have different options which are there with the search campaigns, right? So this is specific campaign type where I'm talking about this call only camp. This is actually a sub campaign type of search only. So whatever bidding methods, whatever bidding strategy are there in such campaign, those bidding strategies are also present here. So we do have options of if we go over here, we have the same options of automated bidding strategies and manual bidding strategies. So if we want to start with the manual bidding strategy, we can basically put the keywords, and we can associate different bids with each and every keyword, and we can optimize those bids, we can change those bids according to our requirement. And if we want to give our control to Google to put the bid in the back end, then we can go with these automated bidding strategies, which is again an option present here, right? And then we have the show more settings option over here, and what I will recommend you over here is you can optimize your campaign for the conversion that we learned in previous video, that how can we actually create that conversion, which is call based conversion, right? So you can select that conversion from here, which is like this one, phone call lead, right? You can simply select this conversion action and add rotation. Let's keep it by default. We also have the options of putting different ad extensions over here. So we have like call out extensions. If we want to add call out extension, we can do that. We can use location extensions, we can use lead form extensions, we can use different form of extensions over here. And then we can click on save and continue over here. And at the ad group level, it is very similar to what we are doing in standard search campaigns, where we were putting different keywords along with their match types. And if it is manual CPC, then we are associating some bid at the ad group level, which can be further adjusted at each and every keyword level also, right? So this is what we can do at this particular level, which is ad group level. And if we are, I mean, just to show you, if we are putting some keyword over here, which basically has no relation with what we are creating, I'm just writing a random keyword over here like digital marketing course along with its match type. and then what we can do is we can basically go ahead and click on save and continue. Now we are at this level where we are actually going to create our call ad, right? So you can see in the right side you have some preview over here, right? And this is how your this phone number will appear over here. Anyone click on this thing, right, from their mobile, a dialer will automatically open up, right? So this is like very convenient for anyone who is basically viewing our ad and then going ahead and clicking on it, right? Then we have the option of putting the business name. So what we can do is basically we have final URL, right? We have final URL over here. So we can put our final URL where we will be redirecting the users. We have verification URL. So whatever the final URL is, we can verify that. We have the display path option. It is again very similar to what we were doing in standard search campaign. So nothing changes over here. And then we have headline over here, and then we have headline 2. Business name is again important. We can write this thing like this one, and in headline we can write like book your demo now, and over here we can write best digital marketing course. Okay, in the description, book your free demo now, 45 minutes live one-on-one classes. Then we can write over here like trained faculties, complete practical tutorials. I'm writing very random over here, tutorial. That's it. So by default our call reporting is turned on over here. Now again we have an option over here where we can select our conversion action, which is, I will recommend you to select this one, phone call lead, which we created in the previous video. And then we can click on this done. We can create another ad also. I will recommend you to create at least 2 or 3 ads, so that Google will get some options to rotate your ads, and it will have some options, right, to show your ads to different people. So you can create multiple ads. So you can simply click on save and continue, and that's it. Your call only campaign is ready now. So that's it for this specific video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.